Heyo, welcome back to the PHNX Mercury podcast watch along edition. I'm feeling juiced. Steven, how the heck are you feeling?
Feeling good. Need a win. This is gotta have it. Need to go back home tired at least.
Let's take the series. I got a little birdie telling me that Becky is 8-0 in game 2s at home in Michelob Ultra Arena, and I won't lie.
Perfect time to lose one.
Yeah, let's make it 8-1 today. Let's make it 8-1 today. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling 8-1 for Becky Hammon on game 2s after today. I'm feeling like the Merc is locked the heck in, and I'm feeling juiced. So let's get it. The girls look good as always. The girly pops looking fire. Getting the job done in pregame. Janae's fit is my personal fave today. Janae. Yeah, perfect. Looks dope. Thanks, Kevin. Oh, and got to give Kevo a big shout out because he's back in the studio with us today. And to be honest, the vibes, while we're good on Friday, don't get me wrong, Shane Diefenbach, don't get offended. But with Kevin back here, they're so much higher. He's got the playoff hat on. And word on the street is he could not wear it for the entirety of game 1 because he had to go to a wedding, had to walk into church. It's fine. We get it. We understand. We respect it. But now he's back. He's going to be wearing it for the entirety of game 2. Ayo, look at that thing.
You see it right here. It's the magic hat. It's a magician on top of my head, like the rat in Ratatouille. I can't cook without Tiny Chef up here. So very excited. Shout out to everybody in the chat for being here. Let's try to manifest a little Mercury W. Have to get even in this series.
I'm trying to see W's in the chat after this game. So I see all the members in the chat. I'm glad that Luke decided to take a break to watch along with us today. I was just singing that song all through the studio. So shout out to Noah and Kevin, who I've been annoying the heck out of for the last, 25 minutes in preparation for this watch along. So I'm feeling juiced. As I've said for like 75 times, they're about to tip off. It looks like they're doing the little intros.
Yeah, they said they were going to be streaming intros this year.
Oh,
which I think is cool. As to the home viewing experience, for sure, to be able to see it.
What's up, Leah? What's up, Andy? What's up, Deborah? What's up, Bees? I know that the Pretty Fam will be joining us soon. I'm sure Dolores is in here somewhere. So shout out to all of you guys for being here. Be sure to leave a like, thumbs up, 5-star review, all that sort of thing, because this is a lot of fun for us and help us make it even more fun by being allowed to do it in the future because our numbers were just so great. So thank you. Yeah, Hidden Sun Village, feel the same way. 3 hours of sleep. The only thing I was thinking about in my sleep, I was having dreams about the Arizona football uniforms from last night. Those things are fire. I've been talking about them for 4 days straight now, and I'm going to continue to talk about them for the next 10 minutes or so, I guess. Oh my gosh, look at Mo locked in. Ears plugged.
As expected.
Shout out to Nikias for finally getting the chance to
talk to
Mo as well.
I was feeling so amped for him.
Steven, I know you talked about your keys on Twitter a little bit, but for the people before they tip off in this game, did you want to go over your keys?
Sure, let me pull them back up real quick.
I know I kind of sprung that on you real quick, but I figured it'd be...
Shane did the same thing.
I figured it'd be prudent before
you
tip
producers
off.
just love to throw my guy a bone.
Look, I'm trying to help the people understand the game better through Steven's analysis.
So today is leaning into the defense. Vegas only had 5 turnovers in game 1. Any team that has only 5 turnovers against the Mercury is too comfortable. That's Vegas' lowest turnover number of the playoffs, and that's also the least that any opponent against Phoenix has had so far in these playoffs too. So you got to speed them up, slow them down, make them play the game on your terms because of your defense. Number 2 for me, sustaining your offensive execution. They did a good job in the first half. The second half was okay, but it wasn't good enough. And that's where you have to do what you do and play to your identity regardless of the zone and zone to man and exotic defenses that Becky was throwing at them in quarter 3 in particular. You got to be better going up against that. And I think with a little bit of film, they will be that. And then the last one here is bench scoring impact. So that was obviously one that they lost significantly in game 1, largely because of Jewel Lloyd and Dana Evans, 18 and 21 respectively. You got to do a better job defensively. That gets right back to key number 1. You do a better job there, you don't give up as many points off the bench, and your bench in turn plays better as well.
All right. Game's about to start. Tip off. Here we go. I'm feeling so excited right now. Also, a wee bit nervous, if you can't tell. Yeah, the football of it all is pretty crazy, BC. You're correct. But
they do this every time.
Maction early.
Speaking of football, we got Maction on the basketball
court. We had the Maction hoodie on the watch along last week or on Friday. You missed it.
We're just trying to summon Shane Diefenbach into this chat right now.
Yep, that's what I'm literally screaming. Oop. Oop.
She missed that corner skip. That was there. Both teams with a turnover off the rip. Good defense, Kyle.
That is what I'm talking about. Okay, guys.
I would love to see Mo not pick up her dribble.
Right there.
In a lot of those situations where she's trusting. Now, that's obviously a result you want on the back end. But I think her and Jackie Young have a similar role that they play for both of their teams, where they do a lot of creation, and when they're creating to their best, the offense is at its best. But they both also pick up the dribble a lot. It's because they have a lot of talent around them and they're trusting the pass, but both teams are better when those two players are aggressive. You see a slow-mo of Kai knocking down another three-pointer. She's been doing that exact celebration a whole lot through the first game and a quarter.
I love when athletes find the camera. It's like one of my favorite things. Yes, the pretty family has arrived. What's up, Delilah? What's up, Christina? What's up, Joel? Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 5-0 start.
Can we talk about Satou and Ka stepping up in this finals environment?
Mm-hmm.
They are exactly who they think they are.
Exactly. That was a great commercial, by the way.
I love we got a Be Calm, See Clearly super chat within the first quarter isn't even over. Oh, come on.
There you go, Matt. Good follow.
But Be Calm, See Clearly says, cutesy, demure, legendary legs. Mighty Mercury, mighty Mercury. Merc up or shut up. Let's get the dub. I've never agreed with something more in my entire life.
What's good, Be Calm? Things very active defensively and
very intentional.
What we talked about in the preview. Sometimes 23.5 seconds is just not enough, and that's a tough shot. Great offense is always going to be great defense, and little hat tip to Chelsea Gray there.
Oh, we got Isaac.
Watch Mac. Watch Mac this whole way. See?
Yep.
That's what she does. It's not always about sprinting the floor at full speed. Sometimes understanding pace, if you're a rim runner, is as good as anything. AT draws 2 on the drive. No one's accounted for Mac the whole way up the floor, and it's an easy layup for her.
Kevin, I was wondering if you could turn the audio back up. I'm sorry. Wow. I can we clip that? Ryan Rucco talking about the Phoenix Mercury being a deep team. Oh, my God.
That's not what anybody outside of these walls said going into the season.
What a great day to be us, Steven. What a fantastic day to be us. Strong start from the team, though.
Indeed.
Oh, man.
Can I ask y'all an A'ja Wilson related question?
What's up?
It might not be the moment to have this conversation considering we're playing against Wilson in the finals right now, but Bam Adebayo was asked about A'ja Wilson, and he was talking about how, like, when it's all said and done, for her, he wants people to be able to say, like, that was the greatest woman to ever touch a basketball. Do you think, like, that she is on that kind of, like, trajectory right now? And, like, what does she got to do to get there?
I think the arguments that they have in 2045 will be A'ja versus everybody else.
What was the question again, Kevin?
Pretty much like, is A'ja Wilson truly on the best of all time trajectory, and how far is she off from that, in your opinion?
Four MVPs in 6 seasons, 2 Defensive Player of the Years, 2 championships, excuse me. I mean, I think the resume speaks for itself on that. I don't think you gotta say too much. There's only but one other person that has 4 MVPs, and that's Cheryl Swoops. Like, she's doing these things, and she's just now starting the peak of her prime. I think she still has room to grow in that. So,
Chelsea, that was a tough shot.
yes, she is very much on GOAT trajectory. Also with a natty in the college game too, and a gold medal, or 2 gold medals now. Yeah, she's very much that. Not to mention the culture piece of it all, which is as important as anything.
That's what I want. That's the way I like it. Yup.
Really good start.
That shooter's touch.
16 points in 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
All 5 starters have scored.
Yeah.
It's both sides of the floor. That's the thing for me, especially starting with the defense. Good pass, Chelsea.
I thought they had a 10-point lead at one point.
They definitely did.
Wow. Lots of lucky bounces today.
The hoops have been incredible.
Yeah.
I can't say lucky for A'ja, though.
No, I don't mean it as if she didn't deserve that bucket. I just mean like the bounces have been going their way today. Lots of people's way so far.
For sure.
Pass.
Foul at some point. We caught a jump ball. Wow.
Yeah, Luke, I am locked in. You don't get that many chances to see your team in the finals. Like,
which is funny because the Phoenix Mercury have a historic amount of finals appearances.
right. But, I mean, come on now.
No, I'm saying I love the passion considering, like, of all fan bases.
Not the first rodeo.
Yes.
Nor is it the second rodeo.
Yes.
Nor is it the third rodeo.
That's how you know the love for the squad is real.
It is. It really is. We're at a timeout, and I'm turned up right now. I'm not going to lie, you guys. I'm a little sweaty already. That's a good sign for what's to come. That means I've been celebratory early, and I really like that.
Bees, yes. Chelsea Gray started the game guarding Monica Cole-McConaughey today. She started the game in game 1 guarding she was guarding Satou, and then she mixed in guarding a little bit of AT whenever she got switched with A'ja. But yeah, that's probably the first one I noticed. I think the other one is the activity. It feels like Phoenix is being intentional with pressure defensively, which aligns perfectly with key number 1, leaning into your versatility and being more active. Put some pressure on them. They can't operate so comfortably, and I think they have 2 or 3 turnovers already in these first couple of minutes. Let me double check that. I didn't pull up the box score. But it feels Vegas is definitely already on pace to have more turnovers than they did in game 1, which is directly in alignment with what Phoenix needs this in this series. Yeah, Vegas has 2 turnovers right now through the first 5 minutes of the game. Very much where Phoenix needs them to be as far as the tempo of the game and controlling that. Also, Phoenix being very patient in the half court. There's a balance of, because of the way they operate, moving quickly, but also being patient for the look that you're trying to find. And with Vegas doing so much switching, that usually slows a team down in the half court. So they're doing a good job once they do get switches, figuring out who has the mismatch, all of the 5 players on the court identifying it, and then reacting to that by getting that player in position and creating space. So if it's any of the big 3, more often than not, they're taking that smaller matchup to the post. and they're finding a way to either get it to the post where they know a double team is coming, or because of the attention that the switch is getting, kicking it out to somewhere else, and they're getting open looks. So very sharp start from the Mercury, exactly what you would want.
Deborah, there was actually a question asked about this yesterday about if they had heard from DT, and frankly, I would bet that DT doesn't want to put any additional pressure on them than what's already there. Like, it's the first year of a rebuild, literally, and that 4-letter word or 4-letter media outlet didn't even think they were going to go to the playoffs. So the expectations from the general population were what they were, but Diana Taurasi is very well aware of what this team is capable of. So I don't think that there's any type of tough, bad feelings there. I think it's really just that DT knows what it takes to win a championship, and it doesn't mean that she needs to be in their ear telling them that. She just knows that this team needs to be locked in. I bet if there's a parade, I would bet my life savings on Diana Taurasi's presence there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Please don't come for my life savings. For real, it actually is not that much money. So you would actually just be screwing yourself. It would cost you more. Oh my gosh, the shirts are live. Oh,
Let's go.
Oh, Kevin's pulling up the graphic in a moment, so don't worry. Look at that.
That's fire.
Look at this shirt. It's live right now. Kevin's gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat or description. So don't stress. But I'm gonna tweet out the shirt here in just a few minutes. So watch out for that. But we got a new shirt coming out live, and that thing is hot fire. Oh, yeah, Luke, I am. And what about it? I am. The vibes are up. You can't be mad at me because the vibes are up. Steven said earlier this week, whatever is allowed because it's the finals. I get to have fun. But it's a good one, Christina. It's a good t-shirt.
How many orange shirts do you have, Christina? That's my question.
That's what I'm screaming. No!
Back-to-back turnovers for the Mercury
this is not good. This is not good at all. It's okay. It's okay. Basketball's a game of runs.
That helps, Satou.
Can we get a rebound? Okay, Merc about to hit a big shot right here.
Yeah. That's the margins we're talking about. After timeout situations, you want to be the team that scores and gets a stop, or gets a stop and scores to control the way that the game is headed after a timeout. Not ideal, but very early. Only tied, so they're in good position.
Ouch. Yeah, good timeout. Oh, I like that. The shirt's on the screen with us now. Wow, that's hot fire, man.
That's fire for sure.
That's what I'm talking about, Emma. Emma's not in the chat, but Emma is watching along live with us. Don't you worry. And she said she'll post the link from the main account when the Mercury win, which is obviously going to happen.
Excuse me. Phoenix is down 2 after this timeout. Mentioned tied. My bad. While we're at this little break, or I guess the game is coming back on now. These secondary lineups where Phoenix is going to one of Sammy or Monique on the floor, this is why they need the big three to stay out of foul trouble, because anytime they have to put 2 of those guards in on the floor, it gives Vegas a matchup that they want to kind of go after around the paint area. So staying out of foul trouble, very important. No fouls, not too much of any fouls so far. So good for the Mercury so far with that too.
Get yours, Kyle. Yeah!
That's what you want. Now you got to go get a stop.
Yep.
Immediately.
Quickly.
Preferably a turnover for us, but a stop nonetheless.
No. Okay.
Good job. No, that's good. That's good. There you go. Now you got transition.
Let's
find
go.
the numbers. There
Bang!
you go. That's how you respond.
Okay. I don't know about y'all,
That's how you respond.
but Kahleah Copper has just been on Absolute fire. I'm
Like
pretty
she
sure I'm
told
allowed to
Holly,
curse.
it's the finals.
I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to curse on this show right now, but I'm feeling jazzed, and I'm pretty sure.
I think I threw that.
Oh. Really? You might have. Oh gosh. Oh golly bonkers. That is a foul on Megan. Yeah.
Leah gave you the green light.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
That is the greenest of green lights. So. This is like I love mythical characters in sports. Finals, Kahleah Copper. Mythical character.
Mm-hmm.
Was that right now? Oh, disgusting. Like, and I'm happy for Jewel to be seeing success, but like I'm happy for the whole Aces team. Don't get me wrong.
All right, so you see the mismatch in the paint. That's not the shot you want, but when you got that, you get rebounds like that from AT.
No.
That was a good drive, though. I like it. Way to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh my God. Now, what are those people? The Black Eyed Peas.
Those people.
I just couldn't remember who I was singing.
That was a Black Eyed Peas song?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm a little
Nah,
bit.
that
was Usher and
And
Will I Am.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But Will I Am of the Black Eyed
Will I
Peas.
Am of the
Okay, so
Black
I was
Eyed
close.
Yeah,
Peas,
you
for
were like
sure.
a third of the way there. Yeah.
Does it get better than that? Then a third. Woo! Yeah, thank you, Luke. I'm glad you're having a fun time. That's what I'm talking about. Life is about having fun and entertainment.
Amen.
Yeah. That's MVP. Ball don't lie. Shane would be so proud right now. Get it! Oh. It's okay. Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
that is a tough finish.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea Gray is lit. Oh my goodness.
Tear up. Yeah!
AT.
Who is that out there? Oh, it's Johnny. They don't even know that we're lit in here.
Steven, how tough is this finish from Jackie Young?
Very, very, very tough. That is not easy, even if it is your strong hand. After the crossover, extended arm finish on the scoop too. That is not easy at all.
Chelsea Gray looked like that Jets coach that was
She
running up
did
and
a
down the
little bit.
sideline.
Yeah, she did. Good defense, Sammy.
Great stop.
We want to end this quarter with the lead.
I agree.
Great drive, Satou. That's exactly what you need. Yep. That's the thing about when you play off of stops. Defenses can't get their matchup set. So Satou, without having to pass it, has a matchup with Dana Evans, smallest player on the court. Great decision. Don't play with the dribble. Just get straight downhill. I don't know if the foul was on Dana or Chelsea Gray, but either way, they had to foul. Otherwise, Satou was scoring.
I just need to say that Satou must have scheduled Nyar's braid appointment or something, but I feel hashtag blessed that Satou still doesn't have braids. We've been talking about this now 3 games in a row, and I just feel hashtag blessed. Okay, if you know, you know. The vibes are just right.
I think Satou is gonna be okay either way, but look good, feel good, play good is definitely true.
I think her hair
The
looks so
defense,
beautiful
Mo,
like that.
There you go, Mo.
Get it!
Good
Nice
move.
DB. There you go.
3-point lead.
Shout out Monique Cole-McConney. That was a major tip that she got on that hit-ahead pass.
Get a hydrated. I don't know what that means.
Short. Good job, DB.
That's what I'm talking about. wow, this is a high scoring quarter, I fear.
Phoenix ending the quarter with the lead. Now it's just depending on how much of a lead it is. Great job kind of weathering the Aces storm of tough shot making. That's what it's all about. Closing quarters.
Is the Aces mascot a rabbit?
Yes.
So they say anyways.
You will take a 3-point lead after the first quarter the way that this one was going.
It's okay, Chelsea.
Oh.
This is not their first time going up against each other. I think, in fact, this is the third time they've gone up against each other in the playoffs. So there's history there. All in competitive fervor more than anything disrespectful.
After one, how are we feeling? What's the vibe check?
I'm feeling good. Steven, can everybody smile for this picture though? Thank you guys. Great job.
I didn't know you was taking it.
Oh wait, no, we can do it again.
No countdown.
Wait, hold on. All right, are we ready, everybody? Kevin, give us like a thumbs up or something. Okay, I love it, guys. Get in here.
Out of everybody, Steven, so far, who are you the most pleased with from a reps perspective through one?
In the first quarter, Kahleah Copper, 11 points, 1 shot missed, knocked down 3 threes, grabbed 2 rebounds. She's playing exactly the way they need her to. Attacking switches, not just shooting threes, getting downhill against Asia Wilson, putting pressure on the rim. She's playing exactly the way that they need her to. Also, Monica Cole-McConney had a solid first quarter as well. I think defensively she was very active. She only had 1 steal to show, but she did a good job with her help defense and just being solid as well. So all around, good job from the Mercury on the first quarter front. Also, Vegas with 3 turnovers in that first quarter, over halfway to what their game 1 turnover total was.
I saw Nate and Becky kind of powwowing at half court, Steven. I saw a video online of this guy comparing like football coaching in live time to chess.
Yeah.
And that kind of made me think about it, right?
Sure.
Like you have 2 like meeting of the minds in a way, right? Between Becky Hammond and Nate Tibbetts. This is a really good coaching matchup in the finals as well, right?
I agree.
And they both like each other. There's nothing extra there. It's fun.
I think comprehensively their coaching staffs, while we at this commercial break, this is probably the 2 most NBA influenced coaching staffs in the entire W. You see it in the way they approach offense. It's a more evolved version. It's a lot more of the principles and a lot more of the habits that NBA teams have on the offensive end in particular. You also see it in some of the ways they coach defense as well. But both of these 2 coaching staffs, even with Becky's turnover on the coaching staff front, have as much NBA influence and NBA experience as any other team in the W. And that's largely why they're at this round, but also largely why both teams play so uniquely from other teams in the W.
You think we'll get more of that in the W, Steven? As the league
incrementally
grows?
It'll probably be more on the assistant coaching or skill development coaching side, but yes, for sure. I think the trend has already started. I think it's going to pick up steam as we get more of this talent on the collegiate level, getting to the W level as well. Dolores replied to me on Twitter and said she wants Mactivity on a T-shirt.
At Espo, at Leah, at Shane, at Noah, at the people at ALLCITY. If you're watching this right now, our girl Dolores is locked in with the show. She's locked in with the Mercury, and she wants the Maction T-shirt. And I'm going to be honest with you.
She said Mactivity.
Oh.
Mactivity.
Honestly, I think, those shirts that, okay, this is a very, stan culture from, 2012. But, when they would make One Direction shirts, and it would just say Harry, Niall, Zayn, Liam, or they do the same thing for the Backstreet Boys or any of those. We should just do that, but for all the different Mac nicknames.
We could, for sure. I wouldn't be mad at it at all.
Oh, here we go with this. Hello? Oh my gosh. Hi, Michael. Thanks you guys for all tapping in with us today during this really fun watch along.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt.
Good job.
Yeah.
DB.
I know Kevin's ears hurt after that one.
I know better. My volume's down.
That's what I'm talking about. I love when we're all smart.
Vegas is now tied their turnover total from game 1.
Wow.
And we're barely a minute into game 2, or a minute into quarter 2 of game 2.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I am blessed. Mercury are winning right
Bless
now.
the Mercury.
Another Satou mismatch in transition.
Oh!
This is a layup, but that's the look you want from her. She's playing with the right mindset for sure. Good job,
Yeah.
Sammy. That is a kill. You want to get 2 scores off of those. They got 1. You want to get a bucket here. Let it go, DB.
That's what I'm saying.
Max got to be there for that pass from DB, you know?
For sure.
Michael, we'll show you the shirt at the next time out. Don't worry. We got you. I know you were late to the party, and I don't want you to feel left out.
Very quietly.
Shirt is on the screen.
There
Shirt
you
is on the
go.
screen.
Quietly and important. AT with a quick rest between quarters like she typically does. Mercury get 3 stops in a row, 2 turnovers forced, and they score on 2 of those 3, off of 2 of those 3 stops that they got. That's what you want. That is exactly what you want.
Psycho Blue, why you say bleh? Game fun. How important has Alyssa Smith been for the Aces this year?
And she changed everything for them.
I
I
mean,
think Asia coming back from injury was obviously as important as anything else, but Alyssa gave them youth in the front court and someone that Asia can rely on both ends of the floor to just be solid. So yeah, she's been everything. For everything DeWanna Bonner's been to the Mercury, she's been that for the Aces.
great analogy there. Parallel, if you will.
Yeah, I'm the people that wrote Alyssa Smith off. No,
It's low key crazy. Like
just no. Go move, AT.
huge. That's my go at. Studio A is gonna not be soundproof today.
I was just going to say, I'm praying for our Cardinals coverage that they don't hear our barks.
It's okay. That's why they put us in here. So that's their problem, not mine. Wow. I love life. What a time. Good foul. My girl said y'all were going too fast. Slow down.
Slow-mo. You know what I
ATM
mean?
can't keep up. Like, we got to come up. What a pass and what a finish. Yeah, no, Michael, you're right about Damon being missing. It's actually kind of hurtful because for someone as bought in on Merc Nation as Damon is, the fact that he's just not here is pretty disappointing. God, bro, Chelsea Gray is just something, man.
There's no defense for that.
Yeah, what are you to do?
That's why Nate likes to have size on Chelsea because she can't get those shots off as comfortably. That's where Satou comes in. Everybody, that's a travel. Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm about to
You
say they
can't
let
do that.
Asia get away with a lot. You can't let her get away
You
with that
can't
one.
do that.
Life is so up. Yeah. Yeah.
Mighty Mercury.
Also, Kevin,
Westbelt.
I wanted to let you know, I found one of the Mercury Hip Hop Squad dancers on TikTok who he doesn't teach the dance, but he does enough to where we can learn the dance, you know? And we can slow it down.
I've been bookmarking those
Yeah,
TikToks.
I
to
agree.
learn them.
Same here. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
Again.
Kahleah motherfucking golfer, by the way. Ayo.
Yeah, it's tough when you let her get to her spots.
You guys know what I mean by that?
You mean become a supporters club member, and so you can drop the Mighty Mercury and Scorch emotes in the chat, like all of our coolest chatters can, our MVPs and our Hall of Fame members, for just $4.99 a month, less than a cup of coffee.
Yeah, there's a new Mighty Mercury emoji. The Scorch emoji was already there, but like that Scorch emoji is fly, and low key is the only reason I even got on to the MVP club, because like how can I not be in the Sun show spamming the Scorch emoji?
I mean, look at Leah, look at Luke. All of our coolest chatters right now dropping their emotes. You can be just like them.
That's okay. That's okay, guys. Good, yeah. That's also traveling, but okay.
Stay there, cat. Good job.
Yeah, is she okay?
Don't look like it.
Bruh!
No injuries, man. Get that out of here.
Yeah, for real. Nothing.
No injuries, man. Please. Get up, Jackie.
The way she just shoved Isaac, or that, I guess the older guy, the older ref.
Jeez.
Just 2 Olympians.
A whole lot of gold medals.
Is it? Okay. Okay, this, again, my favorite part, and I kept saying this on Friday, my favorite part is when they put their hands up. That was my favorite part. And go back and watch, because they didn't.
Hello?
I agree. Hello? Oh, I'm sick to my stomach. I agree, but I guess I'll just...
Even on somebody, I don't even care. There was a violation somewhere.
Go!
Get back, get back, get back. Good job. Good job, DB. You gotta come up with these rebounds.
Chelsea Gray's on fire.
Yeah, it's her moment, man.
I say that as Asia Wilson has 14 and 5.
That woman loves the playoffs.
Good pass, AT.
I don't think anyone loves the playoffs like Chelsea Gray does. Like, and I'm so dead ass.
Wow.
Mercury down by 5.
Another 10-0 plus run for the Aces.
As you can see, I'm distraught.
What's going on right now with these runs, Steven? Can you kind of let us in on what you're seeing at least?
Not scoring. If you're not scoring, then that means they're running in transition and they're playing in transition a lot. Also, Vegas has 4 offensive rebounds and they have 4 offensive rebounds and 5 second chance points right now. 7 fast break points. And also 8 points off turnovers. They're tied in fast break points. They're leading in points off turnovers. You got to control those things. They had a couple turnovers in this stretch, too, for the Mercury.
Yeah, come on, coach.
They're up to 6.
Nader talk coming. What does that mean? How old is Girl Soft Covina Traeger player? What?
Like Traeger, like the grill?
I was thinking the smokers. Like
we cooking
when I think of Traeger, I was thinking of smoking pellets and like, okay, Applewood ones, or like what's the tea there?
Do we have thoughts on the people in the chat want to talk about the timeout, whether Nate should have called it earlier? Do we have any opinions on that situation?
No, it's too close a game to want to react too much. You want to let
Plus,
your
he
players
just took
kind
the
of figure
one
it out.
for the first 10-0 run. Like,
Exactly.
he ain't made a timeouts, bro. And, like, we give him a lot of credit for having some left at the end of the game, and, like, we can't have that same credit being given if he uses them all because of 10-0 runs in the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not stressed, you guys. I'm feeling optimistic. This team is a second-half team. They've been saying it all year. They've been saying it publicly in the playoffs. Like, the team has said it. If the team is saying they're a second-half team, I'm going to just let them cook. 5-point deficit ain't nothing. We saw them come back versus the Minnesota Lynx down 20 in Minnesota. Like, frankly, I'm not stressed about a little 5-point deficit. I could be.
Yeah, I think if anything, the Mercury have shown to not stress about them in any individual game, even if they are down 20, because even if they're down 20 in the second half, because
they're never out of it.
They have a care factor that few teams can match, and that's an advantage for them. They also have Alyssa Thomas.
Ain't many. Who's many?
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, true. But, I mean, we're not going to act like Minnesota wasn't with Fee at that time. And
right. Vegas has more top-end talent, but the better team, especially comprehensively this season and going back to last season too, it's been Minnesota.
Well, and I just think about what conversation you and I had during, what was it, game 3 of that series during the game, and I was like, or maybe it was game 4 because I asked you like about Jessica Shepard being able to just kind of plug and play and like them not really missing a beat because of it, and then also like, you know, preparing for a matchup without their star player and their coach. And you said it best, like they were a machine. Like didn't nothing change for them just because Cheryl wasn't there or Fee wasn't there. They still played the same basketball.
Yep. Nah, so she out of bounds. Okay, so they matchup wise, Phoenix had Satou Sabally being guarded by Dana Evans out of that timeout. Kahleah Copper went to set a screen for her. That put Jackie Young on Satou. You would much rather be driving directly at Dana and play off of the reaction from the defense because of that, or just getting downhill straight up, than trying to go up against Jackie, who was an all-defensive team player.
Floppy ponytail, floppy ponytail, floppy ponytail. Woo!
Great steal from AT.
It's not floppy, it's bouncy.
I'm sorry.
It's bouncing in the wind, right, Steven?
That's what I always
not
say.
Flopping.
My bad. I misspoke. Similar to yesterday, verbal typo.
Respect the pony. Respect the pony.
No! Thank you, God.
Hey, okay.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy. You box out, right? That's what you get. Come on, man.
She wants the challenge. She's pissed that she's not getting the challenge.
You see that hook?
Yeah, come on, man.
Kind of fell right on her head, though.
Rebecca, be quiet. And respectfully, of course.
Thomas is third.
What?
Yeah.
Nate leaving her out there.
Important 3.5 minutes here. She got to stay solid, but you want to go to the halftime.
With only 3 fouls.
With 3 fouls, but also with the lead.
I'm not happy.
Steven, do you think that Nate makes any defensive adjustments trying to help AT not foul, or do you think that AT is just so good that you trust that player to play without fouling?
Yeah,
even though you're guarding Asia Wilson.
Yeah, you don't want to shift too much off of your base there. You want to stay solid. So nothing changing there. What I would love if they tried it in this 3.5 minutes, if you throw Satou there, just see what she looks like straight up against Asia instead of having to switch and then get to that matchup. But I think he trusts AT enough, and AT's smart enough for sure. Yep.
I'm happy with it.
It's not good enough.
Jacob Jorge, listen, I have waves, okay? Bruh! Okay.
Good job, Mac. You got to come up with that steal for her. No fouls. Stay solid.
That you bet is going to kill me. Bro.
That one's not in rhythm.
Satou 1 for 8 right now.
Yeah.
DB 1 for 4.
Need that board.
Yeah, you do. So they've scored 10 points in this quarter right now.
Correct.
Phoenix?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Most of it came on that early second quarter
Yeah.
run.
Oh!
We can't be walking out of bounds with it.
Yep.
Inevitable.
Asia already up to 20 points since she's taken 15 shots in 16 minutes.
Woo!
Also 6 rebounds with that as well.
Yeah, Hidden Sun Village, it's okay. We're stressed and locked in together. Are they wearing white again? The Mercury?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know you've already kind of spoken to it, Steven, but over this next 90 seconds in the first half here of the last 90 seconds of the first half, how do you, if you're the Mercury and Nate Tibbetts and company, how do you weather this storm that the Aces are putting you through right now? Like, what's your message, Coach SPG, if you're in that huddle right now?
Needs to be a lot more organized on offense. They haven't scored in I don't know how many minutes. They also haven't looked in rhythm in I don't know how many minutes too. So after this timeout, it's gonna be a set play. They need to go score off of that, whether it's from the direct action or because of a reaction from the defense in it. And then you need to go get a stop. That's the best way to settle yourself. Like I said, after timeouts, those margins, you want to score and get a stop or stop and get a score immediately. And that'll help with everything to come after that. So that part is specifically, you also, if AT's out for this next 90 seconds, again, I'm going to say it, if Megan Gustafson is out there with Asia Wilson, then I would try Satou on Asia because she's like-sized, but she can keep up with her in space in ways that Mac might not be able to and impact the release of those shots if she does her work early. So I would switch those matchups, put Mac on Gustafson, and put Satou on Asia for this next 90 seconds and just kind of roll the dice a little bit, if you will. Also, Phoenix with 5 turnovers this quarter, not going to get it done. That's not even close to good enough. They only had 3 in the first quarter, 5 in the second, and a lot of that Vegas, I feel like they've scored on every turnover they've had this quarter. Phoenix shooting 21% from 3 of 14, and 41% from the field, 15 to 36. On the Vegas side, they're 19 of 37, 51%, and they've knocked down 4 of their 11 three-point attempts.
And I can't even get the graphic thing to work. Great. Who is y'all? Cooked. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it again. Damon! Oh my gosh. Okay, vibes are back up. I've never felt more fucking back. Thank God. Woo! Mercury gonna score right here. What? 5 seconds.
That's good. Way to stay poised and get a shot you want. That's what Vegas defense does. They switch so much they can cross match and they're comfortable with anybody guarding whoever. It forces you to work later in the shot clock. Phoenix does not have their rhythm in the half court offensively right now at all.
Bruh! Thank God.
You gotta go make this count right here.
Please.
You gotta make it count.
Go, go, go. No, that's not what we meant.
The rebound.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you know this. Everyone's down there. Oh my God, bro. What am I watching?
He said ain't no shot going up until that buzzer, so he good. Might as well be a timeout. Becky sitting there calling out.
Thank you, God. All right, 9-point deficit at halftime. It could be worse. I'm feeling good. Jazzercised. I feel like the squad is gonna have a hell of a conversation at halftime.
AT screaming, "Wake up!" to the squad, leaving the court. Saying,
I think
"Wake
it was
up!"
the refs. I think she was talking to that lady ref. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. That lady
Either way,
ref.
AT fired up.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm
She's about to
that.
have a hell of a halftime discussion in that locker room.
I'm sure she's gonna be saying "wake up" in there too. To be honest,
It's not the first of the month, but still wake up. Yep, I'm going to go. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back after this quick halftime here on the PHNX Mercury Watch Along. Bye, guys. We are back. Just like the Mercury are back, we are about to be back. Well, we are back. The Mercury are about to be so back because we've seen third quarter comebacks before. This is nothing new for the Phoenix Mercury being down at halftime. I'm not feeling anti-Jazz. If anything, I'm feeling more than Jazz right now. Steven, how are you feeling?
I'm looking forward to this half. This team responds when they're challenged. This team responds when they're met with any type of adversity. This is clearly the highest of it at this point in the season, considering the stage that it's taking place on. So let's see about it.
The stakes are high.
We need a huge half from the Merc. Absolutely massive half.
It's gonna be great, guys. Come on, let's lock in for the Phoenix Mercury. All right, Becky. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Good job, Satou. That's an offensive foul. She didn't push off.
Whatever.
Kirsten Bell is not creating that type of separation on Satou without a push off, but it is what it is.
Yeah! Mac with the first bucket of the half. Honk, honk! All right, vibes are up. Let's fucking go.
We got honks right out of the half. That is great vibes.
And now it's going to be a stop. La, 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 la. Hello? No? Yeah!
That was one.
I got a little too lit. Come on. It's okay. Get off! Friggity poopy.
Steven, what have you thought about Satou Sabally's defense? Her offense isn't really going through the net tonight, but what are you seeing on the defensive end with Satou?
She's been okay. They need more from her on that end too, though.
God bless, bro.
How many rebounds did she have at the halftime? She's at 4. That's not bad. They need more activity from her on the defensive end too, though. Extra possessions, man. Extra possessions will make or break you. Will make or break you, especially on this stage against this team. Good pass. Good pass. Need to get something at the basket. They ain't really even touched the paint yet this half.
Thank goodness. Tear up, bro. No. My favorite part is where they teed up people that should be teed up after Satou's. Okay, what if the Mercury did the same thing and just inbounded the ball the way they're supposed to?
There you go. Get her the ball at her spot. Let her go to work. Feels like the first post up for Satou this entire game, which is completely unacceptable. And that's not on Satou for that. They got to go to their strengths and advantages more, and that's one of them for sure.
To your point, Steven, especially when Satou's shot is not falling, the best way to do that is just see a couple go in. And what's the easiest way to, Asia Wilson.
No!
Well, the other thing, Kevin, to your point, the best way for Satou to get her game going is to get to the basket first. It's not to get to the 3-ball or the midi right away. Set up the paint first, play with force, get in rhythm, and then from there, the rest of her game builds out.
Who is y'all? I would love to know who y'all playing basketball ethically or not ethically. I would love to know who y'all is. Y'all don't play ethical basketball. What are we talking about? That's one of my favorite things that any arena does, by the way. I don't love all the in-arena things that the Aces do, but the somebody, anybody, everybody scream from the squirrels in my pants. That's lit. That's very lit. They do it far too often, but
can't have that.
They need a 3 and bad.
Right now it is 55-43 Nature Edits in favor of the Aces.
Get it to her. There you go. Now play off of it. Good pass.
Yeah.
So there hasn't been enough of that. If they're gonna keep switching to the volume they are and then sending help from the baseline, Mac is open on the cut right after the matchup leaves her to go double the ball for at least 1 second every single post touch. Again, another second chance opportunity. Dodged the bullet that time, but
Facts.
Nice. AT, I know, with all due respect to Steven, is AT now QB1? I mean, these passes
With
from
all
full
due
court,
respect.
I mean,
these passes from full court, Steven.
She just set the record for assists in the season and assist points in the season and 3-point assists in the season. She is QB1.
Wow. That's humility, chat. You don't often see a QB1 just giving up their role like that, like Steven just did.
Nah,
That's how you know AT is great.
AT is her.
Yeah, good pass, good buckets there, good stop. But let's keep it going. I need the vibes to come back up. The planets are in alignment. Me and my roommate were talking about it this morning. Saturn and Earth or something like that. He told me about his.
We're not planet Saturn. We're
I
planet
know,
Mercury.
but he said that they were all in like the perfect alignment or something. I don't do the astrology thing like him, okay? But I was like, okay, the corgi's already wrong. The stars are in the right spot. Coco Gauff is on my screen. Vibes are up. Okay, guys, I'm very locked in. Yeah, showing a little bit of life, Kev. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, like Steven said, it's the looks of the basket, right? Like the Mercury are finally getting clean looks underneath the basket in the restricted area, and good things are happening. Like it's I don't know. Sometimes analysis is not that complicated. You know what I mean?
Nope.
You got to get paint touches, and you
got
got
to
see them go
very
in.
simple. Mm-hmm.
Bruh. I just want to say my 6 a.m. meeting will be rather miserable tomorrow if this continues. So my boss is watching this, hopeful as anyone. Stars are in alignment, says Andy Bryant. AT and Satou are the only ones that matter. Well, not there sure that I would say all of that, but.
Well, I think he's saying the only stars that need to be in alignment are the Mercury stars.
True.
I got you, Andy. I got you. I will say, I'm loving the WNBA commercial game recently.
It's fantastic.
It's really been upgraded over the years.
As someone who used to be associated with the duck and sell the duck, I love the direction of the duck. And I was damn good at it, but yeah, I loved that. I love the duck commercials right now. In 2025, I would have really sold those if I was still selling the duck. I was considering bringing my glass duck up here for this because I was like, okay, if the Mercury win, like this is glass duck worthy. Like I don't think you guys understand how cool the glass duck is, you know? Yeah. But now I regret not bringing it. Maybe that's what's wrong, is that I left the glass duck at home.
Also, if they lose this game, what do we do about this hat? Like, do I keep wearing the hat? Do I go no hat for a while?
You don't switch up the vibes just because the team knocked down 18 threes against your defense. Do you do your job better, or do you switch from what your defense is? We stand 10 toes around here, Kevin.
Well, it's not about it's about
the hat got you to the finals, brother. So why we switching up anything? Again, it's not always about analysis being complicated. We just talked about it 3 minutes ago.
No, that's a good point. But I am saying, like we talked about on the pod recently, you got to do your job on the margins.
Yeah.
And so my job at one point was to wear the hat because that was working. But if the hat's no longer working, maybe my job is to go away from the hat in my margin.
I don't think it's that. I'll say that firmly, affirmingly.
I mean, I support that. I like wearing the hat. So 55-47, Vegas up with 6 minutes left.
Good defense. Except then.
Gotta be 24 seconds. 24 full seconds.
Okay.
So the thing with that touch, you would rather her get it in the mid post or on the block and not at the 3-point line, because Jewel's at an advantage if she's defending in space like that with Satou. I feel like, and I say this with respect,
What am I?
Point guard for point guard right now, Chelsea Gray is running her team better than Alyssa Thomas is at this present moment. They got to do a better job of getting the ball at their spots. They've done a good job with it with Kahleah, not as much with AT and not as much with Satou. They got to do a much better job in the half court. Again, they're just no paint touch. Finally get downhill. And finally you get to the free throw line. It feels like it's been almost 10 minutes since the last time they got there.
I will say, to nature at its point in the chat, the one thing giving me solace, right, even though this game is not going the way we expected it, and game one did not end the way we wanted it to, this team does have the guts to continue playing. Like, I'm not ever worried about this team not believing in themselves. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been panicking or anything. Obviously, this game has not been pretty after the first quarter, but I still think they're going to figure things out. And I think it's more so Vegas is playing the way you expect them to. I think Phoenix is leaving things off the table, which is playing to Vegas's favor. Once they take that away, we see more of what we saw in the first half and in the first quarter of this game. First half, game one, first quarter of this game. Good job, Kai. You live with that shot. That's a tough shot. That's great defense,
what else can
though.
you do? Yeah.
Sensational defense. Good job. You gotta be aggressive, Kai. There you go. Good job. I've appreciated Kahleah Copper's mindset this whole game.
Agreed.
Not just the three. Got into the midi a couple of times. Got to the rim a couple of times. Got to the free throw line a couple of times. Good defense. She's playing the way they need her to.
Bruh, I don't and they don't give a flying crap about your parlay. They're trying to win this game.
So on that one, she got beat back door. That's not acceptable.
Oh, I'm sick.
I sympathize a little bit about the parlay. As a gambler, that's tough. But yeah, I'm just saying I would crash out too. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't crash out at the players. I'm not saying they are, but
They aren't.
I would.
To be fair, they're crashing out in our chat and not Mercury
I would be
comments.
crashing out if I was them. I would be crashing out.
And
If I'm about to
6K
lose
is
this-
crazy.
Exactly.
Congratulations to them for having 6K to gamble.
Exactly.
Like,
I empathize with that comment. As long as you're not crashing out.
you got
at the
6K
players.
to gamble. I empathize a little less.
Kara in the chat does not empathize with that.
Kara and I do be on the same page. My bad. That's my girl. Okay.
I mean, they have to foul if you're posting up with intention with the volume of switching they're doing. Alyssa set a screen, got a switch, went immediately to the block, and Jewel Lloyd had to foul her right here. Because she had leverage downhill, as you can see. That's happening more often than not, but Phoenix has to put pressure on Vegas to defend like that, which is then going to make the refs call fouls. Some of the plot they got lost in the second quarter and the early part of the third. Another switch. Good job, AT. It's the shot you want from her against that matchup. Good job. All of this stuff is happening. Phoenix goes on a quick 5-0 run. They're within single digits, and everything looks different. That's how fickle the runs are in this matchup in particular. Just stay the course. Stay the course.
They got to capitalize on these stops they're getting.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like they've had moments
Good
in this
stops.
game where like they get really important stops in important moments.
Oh my God.
That's a terrible
That is
call
so
right there.
weak.
Chelsea was hitting the whole way down, which is in her right offensively, but you can't bail her out with contact she created after she bullied all the way to the rim. Where's the foul on Monique here? She's not even on balance. She didn't even touch her on the way up.
I think the only argument would be maybe it's a late whistle for the little like hook she had. She had a little grab, but the contact was still initiated by Gray.
Correct. That's the only reason I didn't like the call. But ball don't lie though. At least this time. I appreciate the subtlety of them using different players on each game graphic. Too many stars.
I agree.
Too many stars and Olympians in this series to be using only 2 players for all of that. Good pass. Go to work. Chelsea Gray's hands are extremely underrated. She's been guarding a lot of bigger players this entire season for Vegas, which has allowed A'ja Wilson to play to her versatility defending in space against smaller players. But Chelsea's been a stalwart in the post. Now that wasn't a post up, but you see her hands on display again. She's just very good with them. Nice.
Huge
That's
bucket.
exactly what you need.
And one.
In the paint at the rim.
Woo!
Wish we could have saw the play though, ESPN. Just saying. It's kind of important to be able to see what happened. It's a great cut from Kai. Wish we could see who inbounded the ball for the Mercury there too. Can assume it was Sammy because AT was up top, but can I have
because
that, Kai?
my life would suck.
So DeWanna Bonner is on A'ja Wilson right now. AT is guarding Megan Gustafson. A little bit of what I was talking about at the end of the second quarter with Satou and Natasha Mack, flipping those matchups. Give AT a little bit of a break, but also let her play a different role defensively.
Bro!
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Those are lazy passes.
Yeah, like, did y'all forget you're in the finals? I know the answer is no.
The dribble pickups from Phoenix are kind of killing me in this one from the guards.
It's just,
The pass.
man.
Yeah. Great drive.
At least they get
DB.
into the line.
That is a great drive.
You gotta make them though.
My gosh. Ugh.
But you see the difference with Vegas and Phoenix right now and how they're operating offensively? Vegas is playing to all of their strengths. Phoenix is not playing to the breadth of all of their strengths right now. It's not the same Mercury offense that we usually watch. Now, some of that is a credit to Vegas' defense, but Phoenix is not pressing the buttons and poking at the things that they typically do, even against a team that defends like this. So that's why I'm still just not panicking. If they play to their strengths and they realize that they haven't been, they can chip away and get back into this game within this final 11 minutes and 36 seconds.
11 minutes.
Also, those books that DeWanna has on are crazy. Booker ones. Mm-hmm.
Brutal,
Again,
man.
playing to their top end talent strengths comprehensively, not just one or two of them, but all of them. Haven't seen an AT pick and roll in feels like forever, and then you immediately get that bucket. This is what I'm talking about, playing to your strengths. Last time we saw an AT pick and roll feels like it was the early part of the second quarter or the mid part of the second quarter. It's almost the end of the third now. Can't lose the plot on offense. She's in rhythm now.
$19?
Is Jackie Young outscoring the Mercury by herself in this quarter?
She is right now.
I'm with you, Hidden Sun Village. I'm with you. This is ugly right now. You getting outscored by one player.
Well, Phoenix is at, I guess my box score is a little ahead of the stream, but Phoenix is at 22 points now. I'm assuming Satou made both of her free throws, or at least one of them.
Both.
So Jackie's just barely being outscored by the Mercury as a team in the third quarter. Jacob George, yep. So why key number one for me was dictating everything that you can on the defensive end of the floor. Because if you don't play defense against this team, you're not going to outscore them. Not enough defense. We gotta get a bucket here. Absolutely non-negotiable. Put the ball in the basket. Why go away from... All right, you got a 13-point. Needs to have it at that going into the fourth quarter. They don't get anything more than that.
I can't believe she got such a good look still.
They called a foul. Then they may have called a foul right there.
What?
Yep. They're reviewing it, I believe. I saw a ref doing the review whistle. Correct. Yep. They ain't been guarding the ball as well as they usually do.
You just can't let her get that deep into the paint with 5 seconds left when she picks up the ball at 3/4 court.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see what the whistle was on. Was it on the landing? Because Jackie got kind of caught underneath, or someone got caught underneath Jackie after the shot attempt. I don't know if they're trying to see if there was a foul there or what the case is. Or Westbelt, one of those two. It's on Westbelt, I think. Yeah. So I guess they were just trying to see if she got the shot off before the whistle, I'm assuming, which is clear. Yeah, landing space foul. Injury to insult to injury. That's what that is. Michael P., I don't think they need to go deeper into the bench. They need to play better. Comprehensively.
It's genuinely that
Every
simple.
individual player, but also them as a comprehensive unit playing to their identity. They have to play better to their identity, period. They haven't played Mercury basketball outside of the first quarter.
Like, this is just not good enough.
Not even close. Like not even close.
You cannot allow the Aces to have 75 points through 3 quarters. Like, that's not a winning recipe for this team. That's not a winning recipe for nearly any team versus the Aces, but it's most certainly not a winning recipe for the Mercury in all that their identity is rooted in the defense. Allowing 75 points in 30 minutes is just point blank not good enough.
They're also being out-rebounded. They're also being out-assisted. They also have the same amount of turnovers right now, but points off turnovers is an advantage for Vegas as well. Those are all of these margins that I've been harping on all season because that's aligned with their identity. Those extra effort, unscripted opportunities, they haven't been winning those. And this is the result.
Down 15, going into the fourth. Confidence levels out of 10. Erica, starting with you.
I'm not doing good. Listen, I'm an emotional type of girl, and this is not going well right now.
Is that Megan? Wow. Where's Holly?
You didn't see what happened to her yesterday?
I did not.
She got ran over in the Florida State game, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's fine, but she was definitely just booked and busy with college football.
Oh, wow.
And then she got ran over at the end.
Okay.
By a receiver.
I hope she's okay.
No, she got right up. She said, "I'm giving an injury report on myself." The clip goes crazy, I'm not going to lie. But they did play it in slow-mo profusely.
Wow.
Like, they were playing Holly getting hit in slow-mo like crazy. And I was like, bruh, this is not right.
How did that not come across my feed? That's crazy.
Yeah, I
didn't
can't
see
believe
all
it.
day yesterday either, honestly.
It was not till the end of the day, though, to give y'all
okay.
a little bit of credit. Y'all were probably both booked and busy and sleepy, to be honest. It's been a crazy week. And if you were Erica, Kevin, or Steven, you've had a diabolical week. So
Steven, confidence levels entering the fourth quarter for this game specifically.
I mean, anything more than a 1 is not appropriate, I would say. They haven't given any reasons to be more confident than the 1 right now. So they gotta get it together and start playing Mercury basketball.
I wouldn't blame people if they started tweeting me at Erica Lee Day, cope. Like,
yeah, it is those kind of vibes to where it's like, your takes start getting examined.
After game 1, I was getting all these hate replies to my Reaper meme. And like, I was like, it's after game 1. A little too early for that, guys. But now it's like, ouch.
Yeah, that is a big oof. That is an oof.
Ouch. It's okay, guys. Over on the postgame show, no matter the results of this, Steven is going to make us all feel a lot better.
I mean, I'm not a spin artist. I'm just going to tell the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know if that's going to make me feel better if this fourth quarter don't go the way that it needs to.
I did ask him how he felt out of 10, and he said anything over a 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, anything over a 1 is just not true. But regardless of whether they make a comeback in this one or not, playing better and playing their brand of basketball and allowing for that to be on film for them to see what they didn't do through the middle 2 quarters, if they get back in alignment in this fourth quarter, it's not going to triculate on to game 3. Like, it's not going to carry over, but at least it's going to give them something to take away from this one outside of all of the negative that's been going on as far as them leaving more to be desired. I do believe in that being an important part of this fourth quarter. So comeback or not, are we seeing the Mercury play their brand of basketball? Maybe they don't come back from the deficit they're at, but maybe they just look like themselves. I think that matters as much as anything at this present moment because Alyssa Thomas has 10 points on 9 shots, 5 assists, 3 turnovers. Satou Sabally, 12 points on 13 shots, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers. They have not been playing their brand of basketball. Kahleah has been the closest to that, 21 points on 16 shots, 3 of 7 from 3. Also 3 attempts from the free throw line. She's played her brand of basketball. It just hasn't had the impact because comprehensively as a team, they have not been themselves or close to that. And you see a whole lot of pull-up, wide-open three-point opportunities here for the Aces, especially from Jackie Young. That third quarter was crazy.
Can we get the volume back, Kevin?
All right, so we talked about this a little bit in game 1 and then after game 1. This lineup with Monique and Sammy on the court was picked on by the Aces in the fourth quarter of game 1. Kind of surprised to see Vegas or Phoenix go to it in game 2, but they got to weather this storm and figure it out, so.
Why is no... Well, that hurt. This is also going to hurt.
You got to come up with
like, what are y'all going to do about that? You cannot do that.
Great defense from DB on that hedge. You got to get a steal from somebody on that backside. That ball was in the air for almost 2 seconds. That's not an in-rhythm shot.
This is not going to win you a series versus Vegas.
Not at all. It's not going to win you a game against Vegas.
Right. Like, that is not... This is not only not a winning recipe...
Good timeout, Nate. That is a terrible start to this quarter.
This is a horrible start to the quarter.
I talked about the boxing analogy. Game 1 is both teams feeling each other out in multiple respects. These are haymakers that Vegas is sending right now. They started off the game getting hit, and now they're the ones that are doing the hitting. Jab shots, body shots, uppercuts, and these are haymakers right now with the lead that they have and they're working with.
Apparently the Cardinals are playing well. Yay.
At least somebody's happy.
Yeah, at least somebody's Having a good time.
Not me.
Okay, Steven, though, for real, like after a performance like this, and we've talked a lot about it not being their brand of basketball, like it's obvious, it's obviously showing in the score, it's showing on their faces, it's showing everywhere. But like, how do you reincite confidence in a series like this where you have 7 chances? Like, you can still come back home and make it 2-2. Very, I won't say easily, but you know, a couple things go a different way in the first and second quarter, and the games look a lot different. So, you know, how do you kind of re-energize this team so where these games don't bleed into the games 3 and 4? And like, obviously these are professionals we're talking about, but you can see it all over their faces that they're feeling defeated.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's very simple for me. What's your team identity? Defense and multiple efforts within that. Were you in alignment with that in game 2? Comprehensively? Nope. Jackie Young, 30 points. Asia Wilson, 28 points. It's either Asia gets hers and no one else gets that to the extent, or vice versa. You take everything away from Asia and everybody else does what they do because you're taking things away and you have to give up something. It cannot be both. That's where it starts. When their defense is at their best, like, it feels like there's no direction with what it is they're taking away from Vegas because they've gotten everything they've wanted and they're at 83 points with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's not the plot for the Mercury. And because of that, taking the ball at the basket all the time because Vegas is scoring, now you're going up against their set defense. Where's the fast break points? That comes from your defense. That comes from your extra efforts. That stuff hasn't been on the table for them, and they haven't played Mercury basketball. We can talk about the offense if we want to, but everything derives from and starts from the identity stamp inside, which is the defense, the margins, and the multiple efforts within that, and they haven't been there.
shout out to you for hanging out with us. Get Fit Elementary. We appreciate all of you guys for being here. It's been a fun game 1 and 2, even though the vibes aren't super high right now. I won't lie. It's just, this has not been. It's been ugly.
No, not at all. Vegas with 12 second chance points. Phoenix with only 5. Another margin that can't be that big of a difference. It's not been pretty. It has not been pretty. But again, this is a team that's responded, and I can't help but believe they're going to respond in some capacity given what they've shown all season long. Just a matter of when at this point. Is it today's game? Is it in game 3? Stemming from what they do in this fourth quarter of game 2 remains to be seen, but this is gut check time. And game 3, you can go ahead and say it now, is a gotta have it.
And I mean, at some point, they're going to have to win a game
It's
on the road.
It's a gotta have it and a must win. Yep, I agree.
And this is a situation where, I mean, not that you have to win this game.
Ooh,
oh, my God.
That's tough.
Oh, my God.
Don't get a tech, though. Don't add insult to injury.
Bro, oh, my God.
She fell, though. Ka didn't go at her. She fell going on the way into her as she kind of ripped through. She's off balance.
That is not a good call.
That's not.
Like, that's...
She's off balance and tripped over her own feet on the way into Ka.
Yeah, it's the dude, man. It's the old dude. It's not Isaac. It's not this lady. It's that dude. My girl, Kara and Kahleah, they know what's good.
For sure.
This is crazy.
That's one
Thank
turnover.
God. We're up. Not literally, but...
There you go. And one.
And one!
So what did we see right there? Points off a turnover.
Thank
For
you.
the first time since it feels like halfway through the second quarter.
I should start grittying right now,
It's
man.
been
That was
forever.
crazy.
You can't gritty right now. Not down 20.
Listen, I just need something positive, Kevin. I need something, man.
I mean, another 2 points in the paint is positive. Another free throw made is
Free
positive.
throw made! Woo! Cheers! I need something positive so bad.
One positive takeaway from today's game, Satou is now up to 5 free throw attempts. We talked about her needing to get there. That's a barometer for her playing with force. She's doing that in a little bit of sense. There's the stop. That's 2 in a row. Playing in transition. Open 3 opportunity.
Oh!
Bang.
Yeah! Woo!
There you
oh
go.
my God, the team's back, guys. Hell yeah! Lexi Held is up on her feet. So is Erica Day. Gritty Girls, Andy Bryant in the chat said, that's what I'm talking about. If you know, you know, regarding the Arizona Wildcats.
There it goes. There's a kill. So you got a kill. You got a kill. You scored on one of those stops. Who's on the floor? Is that AT?
AT is in a lot of
yeah,
pain,
she got hit in
yeah.
the face.
Oh, and the Aces are challenging it. This is great.
Oh.
Friendly fire?
Yeah, definitely. Kahleah Copper's arm caught AT like right square in the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like on the cheekbone and the nose.
I like Nature and Edits, who just keeps reminding us. Mercury eliminated 2024 champion Liberty with the Game 3 clutch and got through number 1 team in the WNBA.
That's why I keep saying,
Mighty
like,
Mercury.
we've seen this team's route to success in the playoffs, but we've also seen them do what they've done in those two series all season long. Like, anybody that's been watching our show is definitely wasn't surprised that they did what they did. So I hit the panic button now. Obviously, the stakes are higher. I get that part, but this team does what they do. And at the end of the day, if Vegas goes on to win this game, all they did was hold serve. And now you have 2 games on your home court to do the exact same thing. Ball up.
Vibes are nearing equilibrium.
Even though AT went down right now, and we're hoping that AT is okay.
She is. Nate said in the pregame, AT could play with one hand.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And Sun Village said, sad voice, Mighty Mercury. Yeah, Mighty Mercury.
Mighty Mercury. To end this game, Steven.
Yep.
Win or lose, what are some things you want to see from the Mercury?
Defense, defense, and defense. I also want to see them play to their strengths on offense. The AT pick and rolls. Vegas has done a good job adjusting their defense with the guard who's guarding the person screening for AT. They're not giving up that opportunity to get downhill the ways that most other teams are guarding that. So their guards, Dana Evans, Jewel Lloyd, are doing a good job of defending in that. Phoenix has to do a better job of just getting them in that spot because that's your main advantage creating action right there. But again, starting with the defense, and then I would also love to see them leverage the post more. Vegas doing all that switching, Satou getting the post, AT get to the post, Kai get to the post. Play out for the attention that they're conceding after that with the double team from the baseline, and go get your open shots and knock them down. You got to play better. You got to play Mercury basketball.
Unsuccessful challenge. Mercury ball. That's all they needed. Little life.
I mean, I just tweeted it. You get a couple of stops, you feel better about yourself. Get a kill after the timeout that Nate called early in the fourth quarter. It's only been a couple of minutes. It's been like 95 seconds. And it feels like it's been 5 minutes, but it's only been about 95 seconds since Nate's timeout. This is what you want right here. 7:39. You got a little bit of momentum. You're feeling good about yourself. Good pass. Good pass. I thought she was throwing that to the corner for Kai. She got to the free throw line, though. We'll take it.
You'd love to see it.
Yep.
Score a little bit with the clock stopped.
Exactly. But also keep your defense set in that as well.
Yeah, Kobe, you're wrong. Merkin 6. Nothing has changed.
Cannot happen.
It cannot.
Wide open catch and shoot 3 with 21 seconds on the clock.
Like, everything is easy as crazy.
Everything is easy, but they have to go to the bottom of the barrel of their defensive coverage by putting the zone out there to get some rhythm in game 1.
Mind you, they won by 3 points.
Everything has not been easy in the series as a whole.
Satou! Putting us back up. Well, not up, but it's just lifting my spirits back up.
Satou with the quietest 21 points of all time.
Nah, brother, nothing is easy. Like, they won the first game by 3 points. I don't think you understand. I'm not sure if we're watching the same games.
I'm just not watching it from the same lens, and that's okay, but also there's the truth.
And like
the past Chelsea.
What the hell was that camera angle? Free feet? Like, that's crazy.
I mean, if we're talking about this game, Vegas was just down at the end of the first quarter. Like, I'm trying to let you be a fan, but we're not gonna sit here and lie though.
It's just crazy because again,
it was just down 27 to what, 23, 27 to 24 at the end of the first quarter, but everything was easy.
And I would still like to remind everybody, like, this is the first of 4, not first to 8 win, not first to 2 wins, not first to just winning on your court. No, it's first to 4 wins.
But let them have it though. I mean, they're up in the series. Let them have it, especially as a fan. I imagine you feel really good about yourself right now.
Man, Candace is in the building though tonight again.
You can't be acting like that in front of Candace.
For real.
That is a crime against the basketball gods.
Jacob George, first quarter is 10 minutes, not 6. I'm not even trying to go back and forth. I'm just saying we're not going to sit here and lie about the game that we're all watching right now. Vegas went on a run about a little over halfway through the second quarter, and they've been in control of the game since then. So we're not going to act like everything's been peaches and cream this whole time. Hasn't been that respectful.
It's just not realistic.
Like, I'm just. If we're gonna talk basketball, we're gonna talk hoop, but we're not gonna sit here and lie. That pass is crazy. Chelsea is 1 of 1.
Kobe, I know where you live, so I'm gonna just let you do what you're doing in the chat, but maybe don't. We have a bestie date at some point this weekend. I know.
Blue, Mike Budenholzer 1-1 saying, let's go out there and have some fun in a potential elimination game 6. To your point about being passive. What you want is people to be their authentic selves. You don't want to be out there trying to fake the funk because that's not going to be what gets you success.
And they do not need to put no one else in this game. Like, they need to figure out this lineup, not any other lineup. If you're going to win a championship, you're going to do so with this lineup. You're not going to do so with Kit on the floor. And that is the most respectfully I can possibly say it. Like, so I hear you about, oh, we should go to the bench. But at the same time, like, this is the lineup that is going to win you a championship. Mm-hmm. Not anyone else is sitting on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with what Andy said.
Plus Sammy Whitcomb, a little bit of Natasha Mack, a little bit of Kat Westbell mixed in there. But
right.
Yep. Jacob, nobody's disagreeing that this was a bad game, but to say it was a bad game from start to finish is just not accurate. That's not the full story. That's fabrication. And that's the last thing I'm speaking on with all of that.
Snaps and claps.
Major positive takeaway from this game, 23 points for Kahleah after 21 in the first game. You need arguably your best scorer to be doing exactly what she's doing in this series right now. That's something to take away, and I imagine gets better going back home for game 3.
Kobe, I'm going to be real with you. $20 is $20. You can get it back. Nature and edits.
Bear down, Kobe.
I'm really going to crash out.
Hello, Kobe.
Did you see the cup that Kobe got yesterday?
It was beautiful in that empty-ass stadium. I hate that no one showed up to that game.
Yeah, but are you shocked?
No, but that doesn't make me
I
hate
still
it any
just
less.
don't understand what's going on with Mike Gundy, but I guess that's just
He
me.
got fired. Wait,
Okay, but he was also on the sidelines.
What?
Oh,
Like, he was there.
Ankle. I hope she
no.
all right. She just got a landing space foul from Asia. That wasn't the prettiest ankle roll either. She has ankle braces on, which helps lessen some of that, but that initial roll is never fun. Positive news, you got 2 days off between games 2 and game 3.
And they get to
So
come back
all
home
these
to this
nicks
lit
and
video.
injuries, you can nurse them, get a little bit of rest.
What? Okay, but then she steps on her.
It's not foot on foot, but he's hitting her in her midsection before she goes down to the floor. Like, that's landing space foul. She's getting hit because she can't land cleanly by definition.
Like, Ryan, you're in person. Let's, again, with the fabrication. It wasn't foot on foot. And y'all know I'm a Ryan stan. Let's not act crazy, though.
We got free feet on ESPN right now.
Bro, 2 times we've had free feet today, bro.
I didn't want to say it, but I had to say it. We got like, what is this? Going to be 30 seconds of Satou's right foot on live national
Do
television.
not tell.
Shout out to the cameraman because he getting boxed out and he still found the angle.
Not for real. That
Where
lens
there's
is
a
something
will,
serious.
there is a way,
That's
man.
tough work. That man zoomed in and everything.
That lens is something serious.
Yeah. He didn't use his focus or nothing. Shout out him or her.
Leave a like, please.
17
Also,
points in 3.5 minutes that's nothing. That's light work, right?
buy the new Mercury shirt,
It's work.
please. Buy the
I ain't
new
gonna say
Mercury
it's
shirt,
light,
please.
but it's work.
Erica,
Wow,
tell them to
Isaac,
buy
I'm
the shirt.
so excited. What?
Tell them to buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt. Please buy the shirt. Because frankly, I need something to find joy about. And nothing will make me feel joy like showing up to game 4 and everybody's popping that orange shirt. So buy the shirt.
Kiana Williams in the game for the Mercury now.
Interesting.
As well as Kid Loxa. Looks like the Mercury are waving the white flag for game 2. Kalani Brown checking in for Satou after the free throws.
Yeah, we are missing a whole lot of likes, like my mom said. So leave a like. If we have to be sad, well, if I have to be sad, then you guys have to leave the like. Bro, stop showing that bench. Get Mo off my screen right
what I
now.
want to see with that is, do you see panic on either of the faces on the bench right now?
No.
You see frustration, but you don't see panic. And that's the belief, that's the buy-in part of them believing that regardless of the odds, regardless of the adversity, regardless of the situation or stage, if they play their basketball, they can overcome anything. And they've shown that as far as proof of concept goes the entire season. So I'm not trying to preach it and sit here and talk you into believing it to them. You do that off your own will. But for a team that's gone through the adversity that they've gone through the entire season and even in the last 2.5 weeks of the playoffs, and to have overcome it and got to the finals to this point, choose against them at your own will.
Cancun on 3. I don't know if you know this, but it's actually Cancun on 4. Because that's how many times they have to win in order to send somebody to Cancun. So, no. It's Cancun on 4. Nice try, though. Lonnie Brown points in the finals. You love to see it. Yeah, I agree with Kev. Just because they have to do this the hard way doesn't mean it's over. If anything, like, this team doesn't back down from a challenge. They never have. Like, even the people on the floor right now, like, y'all want to talk about them? Okay, like, the reason that the Mercury were in the 4th seed in the first place are literally the people on the floor. So, talk your talk, whatever, but first to 4, not first to 2 wins. Oh! Give me something to celebrate, Mac.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Hong Kong. No, that's okay, guys. Math to the power of Joe says Smirnoff makes me feel better. No free ads, but agreed. Kalani Brown from 3. I'm just kidding. It was a Keanu Williams layup. Yeah, 12 points, guys. This is winnable.
Don't look now.
Don't look.
Here come the mighty Mercury.
Oh, my favorite part is the open 3 for Jewel Lloyd.
But it's a miss. Point guard
Come
Mac.
on now. Oh, my God. They're back in this. Guys, they've waved the white flag. I haven't.
I mean, Vegas has. They still have 2 starters on the court right now, or 3 starters on the court.
Well, and then the ones that isn't, Jewel Lloyd and Dana freaking Evans, like, okay, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! No!
For a second, there was hope.
And, like, why didn't they not... I'm just going to shut up. I'm upset. Upsetty Spaghetti ain't got nothing on Erica Day right now. What?
So some quick notes from WNBA Communications. Jackie Young's 21-point third quarter was the most points by a player in a single quarter in finals history. Chelsea Gray is also the 5th player in finals history to get 10-plus assists in back-to-back games. So 2 things that simply can't happen going forward. Christopher complimented the mics, Kevin.
Thank you, Christopher.
Our mic check guy does a really good job.
Hey, that's me.
Catch you in the post-game show, Hidden Sun Village. Thank you so much.
Yeah, make sure to tap in with our
Underrated in history is crazy. I saw the ESPN rankings. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, anyways, I'm so glad we've got all these Olympians. Candace Parker in the building. This is big time.
Like we said earlier, though, playing like this in front of CP should be what? Like a
That
felony?
is not Layla, like, next to her. Oh, okay, there she is. I was like, no way. Like, Layla got old in like a year, but we're good. I was panicking. I was like, I just saw Layla at volleyball. She did not look like that. I was confused. I was like, oh, great. I'm so glad he used that right now. That was a joke. La 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 la. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
That is all of us watching this game right now.
Like,
Is Nate getting out coached or is his team being out executed? Is my question, because I guess while we got this time, just because a team is not playing well does not mean that
The coaching wasn't
coach
there.
has not been doing. Maybe Nate has a world-class game plan that his players simply aren't executing to on both ends of the floor. or at
Look
least
at
not to
Kid.
the level that they need to versus what Vegas is doing. Like we can't always go to the default button of team not playing good, so coach is not coaching well.
Oh,
It's not point A to point B with that.
they
And
may
my
go-
rebuttal is then what is it that you would like to see from Nate that he's not already doing if we're talking about coaching? That was a carry though.
No. To be honest, it could have been worse.
Oh, it could have been a lot worse.
Like, and so I am pressed. And if y'all think I'm not pressed, you just haven't been watching this. But at the same time, like, what am I to do? So I had a few different people, men in particular, tell me, good luck in the finals. I'm not playing, dog. So, they can come back in game 2 or they cannot. Or game 3. I'm sorry. That was
Shout out Cheyenne Parker Ties. I know it's bad time because of the air ball 3, but that lady just had a baby.
and here she is
The
in the
earlier
finals.
part of this year, and here she is playing in the finals. She just had a baby, 3 months ago? 3.5 months ago? Shout out women. I genuinely can't fathom that.
I don't even want to go outside my house when it's just that time of the month. So I can't imagine what Cheyenne Parker Ties is going through right now. Because shout out to her. But Mercury lose by 13? I'm not very good at math. Kevin clicked off before I could really see. But anyways, we're gonna see you guys live in the post game show here in probably about like 20-ish minutes, probably at like 2:30. So watch out for the stream for that. It's gonna be okay, everybody. So don't feel too fretted. It's gonna be fine. Don't forget to buy the shirt because it is still Valley versus everybody. We will be back with you live in about 20 minutes.
We all silly like the mayor.